Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello there, everyone. I'm back again. It is probably week 9, but I'm calling it week 8 because last week I didn't upload, and that is because I didn't get a lot of footage. Also, I just had work to do and other things to do, and life just got in the way. So last week, to catch you up, I tried to set up my new 3D printer, and then quickly realized that the manufacturer sent me the wrong belt. So I had to send them an email about that, which I still haven't heard back from them, but luckily Amazon had a replacement, so I got that. So I had to wait for days for that. So that was one evening kind of burnt not sewing on Ahsoka. Another evening was burnt because I had to work late, and then just some other things happened, and I just was like, no, I'm not gonna work on Ahsoka. Plus, cutting out this pants pattern took me like 2 days because it was a lot of taping and cutting. It was crazy. So I actually ended up finishing, to a point, the pants last weekend, and I didn't feel like rushing out a vlog for you guys. I wanted a good quality vlog. So today is Wednesday of the next week. I am working on the pants tonight. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully the pants will be done by this evening, and then we will move on to finishing the tunic. So here's some pants montage for you. Okay, I may or may not have just filmed the intro and the outro of today at the same time. Yeah. Anyways, pants are done. To what I think is done. I'm probably gonna end up tweaking them a little bit when it's time for me to do the armor on the boots and the obi part of the outfit, the belt, and but I'm so happy with them. I really like this pattern and this fabric that I chose. It's not specifically the right drape, but you know what, I don't care. Really like how it looks on me, and I do like the drape. I think it looks just fine. I just really dig this. So if you guys are wanting to use this fabric for your pants for Ahsoka, the link is below. You can grab that. I don't mind if you copy me. I really don't. I'm here and I'm showing you guys how to do this, and you guys can totally use any link or anything that I'm using. I do not care. I want everybody to succeed in their own Ahsoka journey. But the pants are complete. I don't know exactly what to do yet with my cording that I did. I have found that the cording was the best option to do for the bottom of the pants because they're so gigantic and they're really bulky. At first I did it with some corset boning casing, thank you, casing, and ended up putting like thicker cording through it, and that was way too bulky. So if you guys decide to do the cord gather method, I highly suggest you do exactly what I did in the video, which is the zigzag stitch over the cording and then pull it together. It's really easy. It's quite nice. The only thing I'm slightly bothered by is that my pants are just like an inch too short, but that's just, I think that's just me like looking at it. Maybe I'll sit on it a little bit and it'll be different. We shall see, but I'm really happy with them. I'm excited to move on to the tunic and finishing that, and then finally getting the obi together because I have plenty of fabric left over for that. So yeah, next time I'll be working on this will probably be tomorrow night, and yeah, this week is going good. I actually recorded a podcast with April and Sophie called Hot Glue and Bobby Pins. I will put the link here and down below in the description if you guys want to go listen to that. I did that yesterday, so I've been a busy bee this week. It's a good week, and plus it's snowing a lot outside, so I really like that. Hello there, everyone. It is Thursday, the 19th. I can never remember. 28th. It's not the 19th at all. Okay. Please excuse my messy hair. I just got done working out and fixing dinner for myself, and now it's really late in the evening. I tell you what, trying to work out, eat a healthy dinner, and make cosplays in one day is exhausting. But you know what? It's okay. We're gonna spend some time on this baby today, and it's gonna be good. So today's plan is for me to assess, put myself in frame here, is to assess if I want to dye this. I think we're going to, because the trim that's going to be on this is such a stark difference, and I just do not like it at all. So we're gonna fix it. Yeah, so it's not gonna be a bad dye job, honestly. Kind of thinking it just to attach it all, and then just make a quick dunk and to tone it down a little darker, that's all. And then we're going to attach these front pieces to it, attach the side seams, and put in my zipper. And then do some binding work on the armholes. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's see how far we get tonight. Yeah. Oh, and I also bought a treadmill. I'm telling everybody about this because I'm like really excited about it. It was also an expensive buy, but you know, I'm not really safe walking around outside, and nor do I want to go into a gym right now. So I bought a treadmill and I really am enjoying it. So you're probably going to hear me talk a lot about it and get tired of it, but hey, you're in the vlog zone now with me, so you're just going to hear about it. All right, let's get working on this. It may look a lot darker here, but it's because it's soaking wet. But I think after the swatch test that I had, this is going to be really good. I'm happy with the tones that we're going to get, so I'm going to do my best to pat this dry as much as I can, and then throw it in my dryer to give it some sort of a dry. So maybe I can work on it tonight. Maybe not. Maybe all we're going to get to tonight is dyeing this. So time is fun, right? Yeah, but actually this is successful dye for the first time in a while. Yay. Hello there, everyone. It is Friday of week 8, and we're going to get some stuff done tonight. So we got the tunic dyed and dried. Last night. It looks great. I'm very happy with the color. We're going to cut out some trim and some interfacing, and we're pretty much going to be finishing this tonight. It's happening. Damn it, it's happening. I have a meeting with some friends, or with my I have a meeting. Know if I could really talk about it. Coming up. So hopefully that doesn't take too much longer, because I'm feeling super motivated tonight to get stuff done. We're going to get stuff done! And I'm going to post a picture about it on Instagram. And I don't know why, but those, it just makes me feel good when I have stuff, enough stuff done to where I can post a picture on Instagram. Is that like it for you guys? Because I really feel like that sometimes. It's like, get enough done to post a nice whip pic on Instagram. So that's the plan for tonight, Friday night. Tomorrow is Saturday, and I literally have nothing planned, and it's wonderful. And I'm gonna we're gonna get stuff done this weekend. If not this whole sewing outfit. I'm feeling so motivated. I haven't felt this motivated in a long time. Yes. Okay, here we go. Let me finish my salad that's way too big for my face and do stuff. Let's do this. Everybody, look! I'm in the thing. At the top, at least. Still don't have control of my gimbal, man. But yeah, look. It's hard to tell because it's landscape, but yes. It is Saturday of week 8, and this is finally done. It's not complete because I see all the pins that are in it. I still have to hand sew the facing for the armbands, finish the zipper in the back, tack things down, but I'll have a better picture right here somewhere of it. I really dig it. It looks so good. I'm very happy with it. The only thing I can't decide if I want to keep these closed, because boobs like to do this, or tack them down or leave it open. I'm not too sure on it yet, because I think in the show it's open, but that's movie magic, and this is real life. So yeah, this is looking great. I'm gonna finish this, and then we're going to move on to the not belt today because I don't have the leather yet, so maybe the armbands. But this Saturday is going so well. I just gotta tell you all some about it. I woke up early with my partner because he had to do things, and I got a workout in. I got breakfast, which happened to be White Castle. I know that's not as healthy as it sounds, but I just want to point out White Castle has the best fast food breakfast. You can come at me. I will gladly take you down. Comment below if you think so. I know that's really nerdy, but welcome to my vlog. I had breakfast and then I worked out and I came up here. I put makeup on. Well, new shade of lipstick. However, I was excited about this lipstick. I got the lipstick and then realized it's a pandemic and no one sees your lips because masks. And so the only place I can really wear lipstick is home. So I'm gonna wear the lipstick and I really like it. I like it a lot. Yep, and then I came up here and started working. I'm listening to the Hot Glue and Bobby Pins podcast. I'll put a link here in the cards for you to go check that out, or down in the description. And with me on it, talking to April, Gloria, and Sophie about toxic fandoms. Highly suggest you go give that a listen. It's a great listen while you sew type of stuff or make cosplay things. But anyways, the tunic is going to be done today. We're moving on to the obi. Let's go! Saturday! God, I have way more energy than I should. That could be the White Castle coffee. Been hand sewing for so long. But I tell you what, hand sewing, like, hand sewing this facing in was just really nice. I don't care to hand sew. I'm such a let's get it done, move on. But like the fact that I did this cross hatching that you guys saw, not cross hatching, cross stitching. Forget the sewing terms. It just made everything look nice and flat and laid. I know it on my dress form, it's kind of bulgy here, but it fits me perfect, so I'm not gonna mess with that. It just looks so nice to have everything smooth. So I am still tacking down these guys where they need to go, and like with the obi, it's gonna lay this down better. So I have a lot of fabric underneath of it and weird bunched sections that I don't know why it got there, but like my patterning, I guess, on the tunic was like really off. I don't know, but it's like a mishigas down here. It's all kinds of crazy. So I'm just gonna put some little tacks where they need to be and call it a day, because one of the coolest parts about this is I'm leaving this thing, wow, my hair, I'm leaving this thing unhemmed because you're not going to see the hem, so I don't care. It's going to be nice and uneven. I know for some of you that might haunt your nightmares, but good. Back to more hand sewing. Jumping in right here to talk about the obi. I'm looking at fabrics that I'm going to be using, and I'm realizing that the obi front and back is obviously the pants, but their side pieces are different. And of course it doesn't say what it is. And I'm going with leather. I have some leftover leather from Kitana that I want to use that I think is going to work. I think that'll give it a nice, it'll give it a nice look. I also don't have to hem it It just looks like a piece of fabric that's on her hips that's connecting the front and the back. So I think I'm going with the suede side up because it is matte looking. It's not shiny. And that's what we're going to have the OB pieces holding it together to make the entire waist thing. So that's what we're going to do next. I have it patterned. Well, I'm sorry, not patterned. I have it drawn out with measurements of how much I'm going to use for what. I'm going to go downstairs and make some dinner because I'm starving. And then we're going to make this. And then hopefully I can go ahead and make a muslin mock-up of the belt and submit an order for that leather to come in, which is probably going to be veg tan that I'm going to have to stain, which is going to look great. I'm really excited about that. But I might just... if there's enough time for that, I think I'm going to go mess with my 3D printer and try to figure out and get that finished and set up because I got the parts in that I've been missing. Maybe we'll do some 3D printing tonight. My gosh, this day is just going so freaking well. Yes. So let's go get a montage of me cooking dinner. Okay, anyways, hey, so Saturday evening, I finished the top and the obi. I still have some, I've decided I'm going to tack down these parts on the shirt. They're just gapping too much and it bothers me and I don't like it. So, tacking it down is what's going to become. The obi is not really anything special. It's just fabric and leather that's going to have a closure soon. Trying to figure out if I want to do a lace, a corset closure, or hook and bars. I think I might do hook and bars. It just depends. Maybe, I don't know. What should I do? Tell me below. Should I do hook and bars or should I do a corset lace? I know in the show, it's hook and bars. You can tell in the back that it's overlapped. So it's that, but we're not the show, we're cosplay. So this looks great. I'm very happy with it. Oh, it fits me really well. Honestly, it depends on how the headpiece fits and if that's really comfy, but this might be up there with one of the most comfortable cosplays I've ever created. The most comfortable cosplay I've ever created is Lydia Dietz, basically because that's a giant poncho. That's it. Poncho and leggings and a long sleeve shirt and a wig that's kind of funky, but it's actually really comfortable. So this is like stupid. It's so nice to make something that you've been working on for a while, and no matter how big your body size has gotten, or if you've gained weight, if you've lost weight, something fits and it's comfortable. But there's not a lot of like hoisting and corseting. It's just like one zip up at the back, the pants, you know, wrap around me. They're wraparound pants, so I don't have to worry about my hips and that thing. So it's really nice. Yeah. So for the rest of tonight, I'm going to go downstairs to the studio and put together my 3D printer. We'll see if I get it all, and I think we will, and it'll be just fine. But maybe do some test prints tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely learn more about it, because right now I'm going to move to the belt part, and then, but I need to order leather for that. I need to print the pieces for the headband on the Leiku before I can paint it. And then after the belt and the headpiece is done, I'll do the armbands next. And then we're gonna move into armor. And the last thing we're gonna do is the cape. Oh my goodness, I am seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This has been a journey. Yeah, I have a very strong feeling we're gonna hit 10,000 subscribers way faster than I thought we were going to. Because originally I wanted the big reveal of Ahsoka to be the thank you for 10K kind of vibe, but we might hit that quicker. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll wait for the big cool, because I have some really cool cinematic video ideas to do with Ahsoka. So it's gonna be a lot of Ahsoka content. I hope you guys are ready. I mean, you're obviously watching this because you've watched the past 8 weeks of it, so you obviously like it. Let's just keep going. All right, so I'm gonna go grab something to drink, and then we're gonna move on to the 3D printer, getting that set up. It's working. After several attempts of getting this filament through here, we finally got it. So I'm going to heat this guy up so we can do some tests and hopefully maybe balance this thing. But yeah, it's working. I got it to work. Turn on. Step 1 done. So I think I'm going to stop the vlog for this week here. I'm recording this on Sunday, the day after. But we accomplished a lot this week, everybody. I'm very happy to be back into the weekly vlog stuff. We are moving ahead. My goals for next week are obtain leather, finish head crown band, so the Leiku will be finished, so we can have some try-ons for that, and assemble the belt and all 3D printing pieces. That's my goal for next week. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe for more Ahsoka weekly vlogs. And I see we are very nearly getting to 10K subs, which is awesome. But I don't know if I'm going to have a special video for that yet. We're getting there awfully way more fast than I thought. So my predictions were a little bit wrong. That's okay. This is awesome. So like I said, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.